After a battle between the X-Men and an alien army, Frank Castle found his wife and children dead in the crossfire. The heroes barely noticed. Cyclops looked at the bodies and said only 2 words, "I'm sorry." Sorry wasn't enough. Frank drew his gun and shot Cyclops and Jubilee dead on the spot before Wolverine tackled him. At his trial, a blind attorney named Matt Murdock defended him. It didn't matter. For murdering 2 of the world's greatest heroes, Frank was sentenced to life in prison. He never made it to his cell. A disfigured man named Kesselring broke him out. Kesselring led a group of ordinary people whose lives were destroyed by superhumans. They wanted Frank to do one thing: kill them all. The heroes, the villains, the mutants, the monsters, anything that called itself superhuman. Frank looked them in the eye and said one word: yeah. With a tech genius named Microchip feeding him weapons and data, Frank went to war on the impossible. He electrocuted Spider-Man and Venom in the sewers. He waited for the Hulk to turn back into a man, then put a bullet in his head. He flew into Latveria and drove a magnetic mine into Dr. Doom's skull. He tricked every mutant on Earth into gathering under a sealed dome on the moon, then detonated a nuke and wiped them out in a single flash. He gunned down the Kingpin and finished a broken Wolverine at maximum voltage. In 3 years, he killed nearly 500 superhumans, and then he turned on the very men who freed him. Kesselring begged him to stay their private killing machine. Frank called them bitter old fools and shot them where they stood. Only one target remained: Daredevil. The man in the mask followed Frank to Hell's Kitchen and begged him to stop. Frank drove a knife into him anyway. When he pulled off the mask, he froze. It was Matt Murdock, the blind boy he'd known as a kid, the lawyer who tried to save him. "But you killed us all," Matt whispered. Frank raised his gun one last time. "No, Matt, there's one more to go."